Hi everyone, and welcome back to the continued series for organic chemistry AS level. So in this video we're going to look about how to draw alkanes using displayed formula. So say you're given a sort of molecular formula of C3H8, which is propane, obviously, and they tell you to draw the displayed formula of this molecule right here, given that you know the molecular formula. Well, how do we go about this? We know that there are 3 carbons. So in the space below here, we're going to draw 3 carbons all adjacent to each other. And well, what do we know about carbons? We know that they exhibit covalent bonding. So here we go. We've got our single covalent bonds. Now we know there's 8 hydrogens. And we also know that hydrogen can bond up to 4 times. We've looked at this in the previous video. So let me just highlight here. We can see this middle carbon has already been bonded to 2 other carbons. So we know it can only bond up to 2 more times. So now we're just left with 6 hydrogens left. And we can see here that these 2 carbons either side of the chain are only bonded to 1 other atom. So we can see here that the 6 remaining carbons bond to the last 2 carbon atoms here. And now we have our displayed formula for propane. What this essentially means is displayed formula is a way in which to write. It's a way to show all the bonding in an organic compound or molecule. Say for example, we were drawing carbon dioxide. Here we can see obviously we have our 2 oxygen atoms, our 1 carbon atom, and our 2 double bonds. So this is obviously displayed formula, and we can see that because we're using this formula, we can sort of see how the organic molecule or just the molecule in general is going to react, and its properties and types of bonds, etc. So if I were to ask you guys, how would you draw, let's say, butane, C4H10, butane? How would you draw this? Just go ahead, find a piece of paper right now, whatever you've got, and just draw this. Draw the displayed formula of butane right here. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Alright, so you should have that done. Now, from this example here that I've shown you, we should have been easily able to draw butane from the fact that it's literally 1 more carbon and 2 more hydrogens. So, let's see how this is actually drawn then. We first start off by drawing our carbons in the middle here. And you can do it either way. You can fill in the carbons on the sides or in the middles. I prefer to start on the sides because I know each one has to have 2 bonds, 2 extra bonds, because they're only bonded to 2 other atoms, of which are these carbons. Now we know that this carbon is only bonded once, so there's 3 more hydrogens needed to bond here and to bond here to balance the reaction. Now we're going to do just 1 more over here on this side, and that is going to be, let's think of, we're going to give you hexane here, C6H14, hexane. Just going to give you 5 seconds here just to draw this molecule right here. Alright, so you should have been able to at least get the 6 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all here in a row, adjacent row. And you should have been able to realize that these carbons here in the middle all already have 2 bonds to them, which means that they still need 2 hydrogens attached to each carbon, which you can see right here. So these end carbons need a further 3 hydrogens to attach to them. So just an overview. Displayed formula is a means to show an organic molecule or an organic compound, like how it reacts in a reaction. So we can see clearly here every type of atom in the compound, and we can also see the types of bonds that are exhibited. So I hope this video is useful. Thanks guys.